OVC. Today I have the pleasure to introduce to you my US American Beatles albums, part 1. And this is a pleasure, of course, to all my American viewers and everyone else around the world. You know that I have a special, let's say, relations or bond with the American issues, the American pressings, because my first Beatles albums that I bought were Americans. Why is that? This is because in Israel during the 70s, when I was a young lad, whatever, they were manufacturing Beatles albums in Israel similar to the British ones, and they were not as what I wanted, because they were lacking they were missing the singles which I wanted to have in my records. As you know, the American albums includes the singles and the B-sides, and you can say, well, so you can get these songs in singles. Well, during the mid-70s, they stopped to press singles in Israel, probably for economic reasons. Anyway, I wanted the Americans pressing. Israel is, after 1973, the quality of the pressing were not as good as imports, and as I told before, the Americans pressings were better for me than I prefer them than other pressings around the world, and the British also. So let's start. Let's start from the beginning. By the way, my first album, if you want to know, was Meet the Beatles. Meet the Beatles. But I'll start from the beginning. The beginning is, of course, this album of VJ. This is a true original, non-counterfeit album introducing the Beatles mono. It's not one, I think, of the expensive one with the at back and the clear back here, but it's in very nice condition. It's in very nice condition. And there's VJ here. And the oval logo. You can see by the back that it's a true original record, and all the signs are good for this VJ brackets label. You can see the Beatles are above the spinning hole. Again, the side 2, again side 1. It's in brilliant condition. So this is my first copy and my better copy of introducing the Beatles, VJ. Now I have another original non-counterfeit, but it's without a cover, and it's a bit different. It's still with the brackets, but the brackets are larger, I think, than the previous one. So it's another original vinyl and label. And I've got also two examples of counterfeits which are which one of them just one complete counterfeit, and that's $30. It was bought way back then in the United States in one of the second-hand stores, record stores. I haven't bought it. It was somebody else, but I got this copy, and of course it's counterfeit by the back of it, and there's a list of songs there, and of course it's a stereophonic, of course, so it's not so common to get stereophonic, but still, it's because it's counterfeit, it's easier. And you see the Beatles under the spinning oil. Still nice to keep one of the counterfeits. And I've got also just the cover, a counterfeit cover, which is a classic counterfeit. You can hardly see the shadow of George here, and all of it is dots here, so it's a very clear cut counterfeit cover for introducing the Beatles. Now my second American album is this one, and I put the record here, the inner cover here, to show you that this one is an original, not a counterfeit. Songs, Pictures and Stories of the Fabulous Beatles, which is of course the same song selection as Introducing the Beatles. In fact, it's the same vinyl, just different cover. And yeah. Of course, I'll show it to you. Okay, this is in another great condition. You don't find many copies like this in this condition. It's open here. The gatefold, American gatefold, VJ, and the back of it. Just brilliant. And an original VJ black silver label. See the Beatles name above the spinning on. Yeah. So this is Introducing the Beatles, songs and picture and stories of the fabulous Beatles. So this is another VJ pressing. I've got an MGM album, and the front cover is quite nice. This is I think another rare album by the Beatles on MGM. The song selection is of course by Tony Sheridan and the Beat Brothers, or the Beatles by Bonnie. This is of course the label. I think the back cover is not as good as the front cover, so I won't open it. Still, you can see the nice label, and the vinyl is perfect. You can listen to it, very nice. Next one is a reissue from the 70s of this album. Another VJ pressing. It's an interview album. Here the Beatles tell all, and you know it's 70s reissue because it's written here stereo. Well, you know the original one from the 60s is mono, which is I think it's also you can listen to a mono inside, and open it, and the original is very expensive. It's very rare. Well, this one is, well, just to have it, it's okay for me. And you can see here, if you compare the original, which I don't have, in the books and the internet, it says that the label is more vivid, the colors. Again, still an official release from the 70s, not a counterfeit. Okay, that's it for the pre-Capitol albums. And now I don't have much time left, but I probably have the time for, of course, Meet the Beatles. Meet the Beatles. This one is an original copy. I can't get into the variation. I have certain variation of the label, not the true expensive one, but still it is very nice. It's a brilliant condition. The cover, the vinyl, the inner sleeve, of Capitol, the blue one, with all the ads out there for all the albums, and there's the BMI and the this is by the way the full names of John Lennon and Paul McCartney without the BMI and the AS whatever. Yes. So this is my first copy, mono, of course, and my second copy is this one, and it's different one because it has the AS CAP, also the BMI. Because, and again, it's brilliant copy. The vinyl, the label, and the inner sleeve, the blue one, immaculate. And my third copy is again a mono one. It's less, the condition is less acceptable because there's written names here at the top, but still a decent copy. No inner sleeve this time. You can obtain one, how many Capitol records, I think, and different two BMIs at the beginning of side one. Now into stereo Meet the Beatles, and I've got three. Among them, my first copy, but this is not my first copy. This is an original 1964 copy, stereo. Again, immaculate condition, brilliant condition, with the label, stereo, original, just wow, nice. And no, this is not my original. This is not my first copy. This is a very unique copy. I think it's because of these three lines here. It's what is called a club pressing, club edition, later club edition. Not a great condition album. And my last copy of Meet the Beatles is my original first album that I bought in 1975, which is my first copy of my first album by the Beatles on the red Capitol label. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care, everyone.